Hello, Melina. Welcome.
Welcome back, guys. I'm going to be doing the potato grain and the spinach. This is the spinach right here, and this is the potato grain. So this is the pot. The oil is hot, and this is my meat. I have crabs. I have oxtail. I have some beef. I have some chicken feet. You see this turkey? How it looks so good because it's really nice. And this is the oxtail. And I have some grass-fed beef. Guys. So this is going to be really yummy, chop. So this is the potato green. You can see this is my tomatoes. So let's start with this, okay? This is my salmon. The salmon is already grown, and I will add in the potato green. So let's go with this. I'm gonna do some slices of onion and throw in there some garlic.
It's coming from our heart.
Can you call someone for me? So yeah, so as you can notice, I'm using my phone to shoot this video, so just bear with me and let's get this food ready. So all my LRB sisters in Ghana and Nigeria, y'all stand up. Let's cook this potato gravy, guys. So we're gonna let the onion and garlic to fry a little bit. So there you go right here. This is the onion. So this pot kind of pop a lot. So if you notice, I'm doing everything with my hands. So I'm gonna let the onion to fry just a little bit. So I won't take too much time. I'm gonna add the spinach because the pot have a very high heat. So I won't waste too much time with it. So as you can see how much this pop is? It kind of pop. So spinach have a lot of grain. So if you did the spinach with a potato grain, so being that the spinach has so much water, I'm going to add potato grain now. Then at the end, I will add the rest of the spinach just because I don't want the grain to be too hard. Too hard, too soft. Okay. So this potato green too was like, I meant to say it to be too soft. Which is green, it will be soft anyway regardless. But let's stir it together. So I really didn't cut my potato grain all the way. I cut it because I want all the stem in it. The stem have much vitamin just like the green itself does, so I don't want to waste anything. This thing right here gonna turn into liquid because the spinach has so much water in it. So what I did was, guys, I put my season in the blender. So I'm gonna blend it right now. Okay, so all my seasoning is in here. I'm using some vegetable seasoning too, as well as the normal Liberian seasoning that we use. So I'm gonna just use a little bit right now because I don't want this to be too well seasoned. I want it to be seasoned but not over seasoned. So this is like regular vegetable seasoning. It just had all different vegetables. So I'm going to add a little bit of Goya on it, even though the meat already have Goya. So as you can see, I'm going to throw some more onions. So let's keep stirring. As you see, it's becoming softer and softer. Just I had kept the potato grain in the refrigerator for like 3 days because it was raw, and I had to wash it and take the stem that I didn't want in it and kept the one that I want. So the one that I want is in it now, but it is a little bit frozen just because the bottom of my refrigerator is really hot. So I don't want to miss any of this part right here. As you guys are here with me, we're going to just go ahead and add the meat so that when the potato grain is done, everything can be nice and moist and everything can be mixed together well. Okay, so I'm gonna add my meat, my oxtail to it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it healthy, so I'm really trying to not overcook anything or kill the vitamin of the potato grain and the spinach. So that's one thing you always have to know, that you want to keep your food as green as you possibly can. So if you want to know more about this pot, this electric pot I'm using, let me know and I'll let you know where I got it from. And also this pot that I'm using is an electric pot from Shack 2. It's really easy to use. It's the one that I put all my seasoned meat inside. This meat, some people will be ready to eat them. And I put a little bit of grass-fed beef. I think I may have told you in the beginning or not. But I did put some grass-fed beef in it. Because for me, I want my food to be looking really good. So with this, it's a really good start in eating healthy. Because a lot of the food that I have here is like poultry. A lot of poultry is in it. I only have a little bit of grass-fed beef in it. So with this food, if you want to know what I'm going to be eating this with, I can eat it with potatoes. Just because I'm getting ready for my starch, I don't want to eat a lot of rice or starch. So potato is perfect. Or a little bit of rice, but more grain. So I will eat this with even squat. It's just a way of cutting down, or even some people will say fufu, but I'm trying to stay away from fufu right now. So I don't want to bring fufu in my journey right now. So, okay, so this is my potato grain. And you can see how beautiful it looks. Guys, this is how everything in it that you will want your potato grain to have. So this is really, because I don't like my food to be empty. I love flavors. I love flavors. You already know how we are, like in Liberia, when we cooking, we put everything inside. So I had to make sure everything is in this potato grain. Even the meat look like it's overpowering the potato grain, but it's still nothing. Because when everything is well done, everything will just come together. So, as you can see, so now I will just add a little bit more spinach to it, and as it goes, I will add more spinach. So just to let you know, the season that I got is just enough for this, because I already measured my season before putting it in this stuff. So this is not the first time I'm making this. Okay, guys, spinach seems to have more liquid than potato grain. If you're from LIB, you already know that, or even what country you're from, you already know that it has more liquid than potato grain. So give this a thumbs up. If you like me to bring you more of these, let me know, because I'm definitely going to let it out and make more of these videos cooking LIB food like this. So, because we really love good food, period. You could even eat this with yam if you have yam. You can see the green. And that onion that I use piece of, I'm going to use the whole onion. Okay. So I'm just going to add one more tomato. So let me just add my tomato. That's a whole tomato, because these tomatoes are pretty big. Just to let you know how big these tomatoes are, I'm going to show you one of them. You see how big one of them is? Just one. This is one of the tomatoes. That's how big they are. So as you can see, now everything is coming together. Okay guys, you already know this stirring is like the big problem. You see the big oxtail? This is so big. Whew. Yeah. This is some good food, bro. This is some really, really good food. I know it's me cooking it. I'm not supposed to be saying it, but I can't. Because this is some good food. This is some greens. So if you're going for such too as well, this will be some good meals to be eating. And if you need me to show you how to make this meal, don't hesitate to ask. I will, definitely. One-on-one live stream. And all the seasoning that go into it. So, Everything's starting to melt down a little bit. Just gonna continue stirring. Right here. Because of the pandemic too, you also know that you want to be able to cook as healthy as you possibly can. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the leftover spinach and add a little bit of Goya, just a little bit, and this is the seasoning I was telling you about. So yeah, so let's take a little walk and grab some pink salt. Grab some pink salt. Where are you, pink salt? Where are you? Okay. Pink salt. All right, the pink salt is here now. So let me just add a little bit of pink salt. I love this pink salt just because of the flavor, and I think it's a better salt. That's just my opinion. All right. Okay, guys, this is the salmon that I'm supposed to add to the potato grain, because I would like to have those pieces of salmon mixed in the potato grain, which will be the fish. So let's just go back to the grain, okay? All right, we are back now to the grain. So you want to eat some good food, guys, like really good African food, you better visit Liberia, or you better visit me in Oregon. Okay, these are all the grains that I was telling you about that I want to consume. Okay, this potato grain. So please subscribe to this channel if you are new. This channel is Jennifer Dolly's channel, so please subscribe to this channel so I could bring more of this cooking, this type of cooking to you. If you enjoy this kind of cooking, and let me know, I can bring more of this cooking to you. How to mix grain and poultry together, and a little bit of seafood together. This is a food that people will sometimes use for wedding. Okay, this is sometimes required for wedding. So this is how good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cover this up, add the salmon to it. We're going to add the salmon to this potato green and spinach, close it up, and we're going to do some pumpkin seeds, okay? Because I need to have vitamin and mineral, different way of having vitamins, since I have low irons and other stuff. So I'm going to add some vitamin to this food naturally by using pumpkin seeds and blend it and put it inside, okay guys? So let's add the salmon. As you can see, the salmon just come in a par. So this is really good way of eating. So I'm gonna keep adding the salmon to this food right here. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna add the salmon to it. I gotta keep adding the salmon to it. Okay, so now that I got the salmon to it, I'm gonna add the pumpkin seed, but I have to blend the pumpkin seed before I add it to this. Okay, so guys, come with me. Let's wash our hands. All of that is left over that I don't want anymore, so it's no problem. If you want to know, this is the pepper I use. So let's get the pumpkin seeds. I have a whole bag of pumpkin seeds, if you can see. So okay, so let's do this. So this is what the blender look like inside. So I just put a handful of pumpkin seed in here. Now I'm gonna blend it. You gotta forgive me, my baby girl is playing video games right now, so her remote is everywhere. Okay guys, our pumpkin seeds is ready. Back to the potato grain and spinach. Alright, so you can see the spinach. You can see the pumpkin seeds, and you can see the spinach and the potato grain over here. So now I'm just gonna add it to this. I'm only doing this, I'm only adding the pumpkin seeds because this is what I do to keep my iron up so I don't have to take any vitamin, okay? And it works. I'm not saying that just because it worked for me, it means that it is going to work for you. Okay? Because I'm iron deficiency at times, but right now I don't have that problem because this is what I'm doing to get rid of it. So, yeah, and I'm just gonna stir it with it. Alright guys, so this is the end of this video for me. Thank you for staying tuned with me to cook this food. And everything else that had to be added to it is not added to it. And pretty much we are done here. And not just that, but it smells really, really good. Yes, guys. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. If you love good food from the Motherland, please subscribe so I can bring you more of this kind of cooking, okay? Alright. So our potato green is ready to be eaten. I'm going to eat mine with some potatoes, okay? So thank you for staying with me. As you can see, it's very nice and creamy because of the pumpkin seeds. I only add the pumpkin seed because of my iron levels, to keep up with my iron. It's nothing special that I do, but that's the purpose. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it.